In a sample of 105 married heterosexual couples, the average age difference, husband's age minus wife's age, was 2.829 years, with a standard deviation of 4.995 years. These summary statistics were taken from a data set from the Lock 5 textbook. Is there evidence that on average, in the population, husbands tend to be older than their wives? We're going to be using the 5-step hypothesis testing procedure to address this research question. The data were paired by couple, so we'll be conducting a paired means test. In step 1, we check assumptions and write hypotheses. In order to use the t-distribution to approximate the sampling distribution, we need to have a sample size that is at least 30, or we need to know that the population is normally distributed. Our sample size here is n of 105. This is greater than 30, so we can use the t-distribution. Next, we write our hypotheses. The null hypothesis is that the mean difference in the population, or mu sub d, equals 0. We want to know if on average husbands tend to be older than their wives. If the husband's age tends to be larger than the wife's age, then this difference here will be greater than 0. It'll be a positive number. Our alternative hypothesis is that mu sub d is greater than 0. This is going to be a right-tailed test. In step 2, we compute the test statistic. This is going to be a t-test statistic because our assumption in step 1 was met. I'll take you to Minitab Express now to show you how to enter the summary data in there to get the t-test statistic and the p-value. We have summary statistics, so in Minitab Express, I'm just going to open a blank data set. I'm on a PC, so I'll go to Statistics, 2 Samples, Paired T. We have summarized data. Our sample size was 105. The mean difference in the sample was 2.829 with a standard deviation of 4.995. This was a right-tailed test, so I need to change the alternative hypothesis. When I click OK, the test statistic and the p-value that I'm going to need in steps 2 and 3 of the 5-step hypothesis testing procedure are right here. From Minitab Express, our t-test statistic was 5.80. Step 3 is to identify the p-value, which from Minitab Express was less than 0.0001. Step 4 is to make a decision. Our p-value is less than the standard alpha level of 0.05, so we reject the null hypothesis. Step 5 is to state a real-world conclusion. We rejected the null hypothesis, so there is evidence that in the population, husbands are older than their wives on average.